Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to learn about React routing using React Router. In this video, I'll show you how to set up React Router and navigate between pages using URL-based routing, all without reloading the page. But don't worry, in the next video, I will cover navigation without reloading using link and use navigation. So make sure to subscribe and you don't miss it. Alright, let's jump into the video. So guys, we are going to clean up the project. So first of all, remove the first h1 tags. Then remove the const that we don't need that. So then in the upper class, don't remove the app.css. Keep it because we need it later. But remove the Vite logo, React logo, those things because we don't need that. Then keep the import use state because we will need it later. So remove all the files in the index.css and the app.css. Then in the main app, we don't have to keep nothing. Then the app.css, now you can write anything you like. So this is how you can start a brand new or a new project. So this is the first thing you have to do. Before we are starting coding, let's quickly talk about what is React Router DOM and why we need it. By default, React is a single page application. That means when you click on different links, the page does not refresh like a traditional website. But there's a problem. React doesn't handle multiple pages on its own. If you try to change the URL manually, you won't know which component to load. That's where React algorithms come. It allows you to how to define routes and decide which component should be displayed for each URL. So instead of handling everything, React Router makes it easy to create multiple pages experience inside a single page app. So the first step is to install React Router DOM in our project. To install it in our project, you have to get a new terminal and move to our directory, cd into the our directory, then run npm I react router DOM. So it will install the package in our folders and our project. So this will download and install necessary packages and we will add it to the package.json file. You can see that in the package.json file. Right guys? Okay, next we need to install browser router. So what is browser router? It is like a listener in the browser which listens to our URLs and direct the relevant pages. So why we need browser router? How to use it? In this project, we are using browser router as router, routes, and route. Like we are breaking it down to three components in the React Router DOM that we install package. So to add a router or route, we need to add first the router from element, inside that routes, and then the route. So while we are using router, routes, and route, you can see that import line won't get highlighted because we are using that components. So this is how we add a route. Now we need to add a page to our project. So start in the source, name, create a folder as authentication, and create a new file as login form.jsx. And you need to type RSCE and press enter. So it will generate a React functional component for you. Guys, in upcoming videos, we will teach you what is React functional components and what is the use of that. So uh, right now, don't think about it. After creating the login form, we need to import it into our app.jsx file. So you can import login form from and the location. Then in the route, you need to import it. So likewise, you have to import it in the main and in the route file, the path, the login elements you have to mention. So if you guys need something to write or type it, please pause the video and do it. You can see guys, there's an error like create a route is not defined. So we'll need to check it, but that's I think I may have made a mistake. Create through the from one. We haven't defined it, so we need to define it. First, you need to add the React uh, component or the React. React create, change this code like this. I will upload the final code to a blog post so you can read it or you can copy the codes here. You need to now we'll see what's the problem with the code. Now the React router DOM is not defined. Yeah, that's a mistake from myself. So we need to define the React router DOM in the main app.jsx and main.jsx. Now guys, we still getting an error. So the error is with the route we have added. Just make sure you have imported the correct leveling path and correct way of importing. So guys, when the code is final, you can pause it and check your code with the code, and that's the best way you can practice it. So I'm going to remove the route and complete it again. So you guys can see the path and the element must be in a single closing tag. So this is called self closing tag. Now the code is working. The URL is also working. So with this knowledge, we are going to create a dashboard uh, for this project. So I'm going to create a dashboard.jsx and RFCE. So it will generate a dashboard component for us. And inside that, I'm going to create a H1 tag and say that is our dashboard. And we need to add this page to our route. So route, path, and dashboard, and the element is dashboard, but we haven't imported. You can guess and can see, but the intention is recommended to me. But now I'm importing the dashboard from the dashboard. So if we now go to dashboard, we can see our dashboard page. So if you guys notice something wrong in this project, comment it in down below and subscribe to know what's the issue in this and how to solve it in later episodes.